welcome back. Today we are back in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and I hope you're having a lovely morning, day, or night.
All of his co-workers
And,
were gone.
we are just going to
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
sort of
Perhaps
get
he had
into it.
suddenly missed a memo.
So, I think for a very long time, every Sunday, I have uploaded a Phasmophobia. Well, isn't that just lovely? Okay. Every Sunday, I've uploaded Phasmophobia content, but I think for a very long time, maybe since I started recording Phasmophobia, this last Sunday was the first I've ever missed. It was a train wreck of a day.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show.
Very exciting. Oh. I started the day by playing a modded Minecraft modpack, Sky Factory 4, and I hope I went the right way. In that, it was a very tedious modpack. It was essentially, you make this kind of tree, you farm that tree, you make a new type of tree that gives you a different material, you farm that tree, and so on and so forth. And it didn't really ever end.
You see, Stanley,
So
I
gave up on
the
that.
Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
That's
so
fair.
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever
Minecraft.
the Stanley Parable.
No, I feel like that music sounds like Minecraft music. I thought we were gonna go up and come out into a Minecraft world.
Yes, you see,
thought that
isn't
would've
this
been
far
very
superior
funny.
to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Is that an ashtray? Seems a little out of place. But after Sky Factory 4, I decided to try to stick with a Skyblock modpack. So I tried Modern Skyblock 3, Reload Departed, Modern Skyblock 3 Departed. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but I actually tried recording a video just like from the get-go, but I could not figure out how that modpack worked at all. So in the end, I decided to give up and just play Sky Factory 3.
The Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
I think that's fair.
What does it even mean? But the
I
Stanley
think the Stanley Parable 2 sounds
now
better than
that's an
Ultra
artistic
Deluxe.
statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
And then at some point during the day, I'm really not sure when, I think I sprained. I have no idea what that sound was. I think I sprained my wrist, and I could put no weight on it at all. It was so painful. But I am mostly healed back. They're back. 2 doors. Are the doors this way?
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I
Can't
think
taste
that if I
anything.
can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh, uh-oh. This way to the show floor. New features. Oh boy, oh, a bus. Am I getting on the bus? Oh man. I would have liked to take a bus ride. Instead, I will settle on walking upstairs.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
What in the heck is this? Office decorations, the Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. No screenshots. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I want to do that. I want to push a button. Give me a button. Elusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable
that it?
2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Very nervous.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim and really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
You got
Okay,
it.
here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
The weird thing is I have two uncles that are named Jim.
Are you truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Jim. Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I love this game. It's so good.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Wait, that isn't that. They changed it. So then. Oh, that didn't change though. That still says. I'm not sure if that is. Oh, that's open now. I'm not sure if that's an oversight or if they just didn't
An
want
epilogue would be
to.
fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
I don't want an epilogue right now. I don't want an ending. I've still got so much to look at. Infinite hole. Oh no. Oh goodness. I'm going to go back. Can I go this way? Good. Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace. Oh.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I
break
think that
room.
in the new version,
Office
the office
432.
could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I feel like 12 is a little early. Can I go with Get Well Someday?
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Okay. Oh, and now...
Actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
I want an achievement. Oh, I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Can I just pull it?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna click it till it works. Yeah, I give up. I don't think it's gonna work. I give up. Okay. Unless something changes by the time that we come back.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I feel like most of them. Oh no. That looks like a lot of stuff. Merch. Oh boy. I feel like I don't remember seeing merch. This t-shirt is the best new design. The end is never the end again. Okay. Let's find out about the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem.
There's no bucket.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
Can I have the bucket?
If you hold onto the bucket, many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel
Give me that bucket.
normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game.
Give me the bucket.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Goodness.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
How absolutely stupid this game is.
All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable.
I'm not giving the bucket back. This is my bucket now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
this way into the infinite hole. I bet it's not quite going to be infinite yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Weird. Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh. I was not expecting a roof to come down. So, if I do this, is this an ending? Uh-oh.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue on.
Gee.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Going back in.
Okay,
I wanna
because
try.
we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again?
Yes.
I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this,
see
and
if
I
I
would
can
very
make
much like to show you some more of them.
the
How
opening
about we go
disappear?
and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom.
New mug.
Yes, I know, I
Ew.
told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem.
Woof.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I think you might need the bucket. Would you like to hold the bucket for a minute?
Mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
If I don't do that, then what? Then what happens? Are you gonna talk to me again, or are we stuck just waiting? Okay.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, no, no,
Am I
no.
gonna hit the bottom again?
Sort of.
That was way too fast.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this
It
time?
did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Way more than a little less.
I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
I feel bad. This feels like bullying, but
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
and
If
it's
this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the max overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, Let's try something.
Yeah.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
God.
Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Help.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
To be fair, this
Take
is,
care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of your trip.
this is pretty equivalent to when we just left him with the time skip button. I appear to actually be stuck. I don't seem to be able to jump. Can I use the bucket as a step stool? It's moving. We're moving. An elevator. Goodbye, narrator. Oh, goodness. I can crouch. Oh. I absolutely love this game. No, I'm not gonna hit G. I'm not gonna hit G, that's gonna teleport me. Oh, your perception. H to change your reality. Oh my goodness, puppies. We're gonna... Oh, and then it just loses. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, birds.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Well,
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
mostly
I'm looking
infinite
forward to
hole.
all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
I would very much like to get out of the hole. Are we... That's not what I was expecting.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I'm strong enough. Well, I feel a little bad. Oh my god. That is genuinely the funniest ending in this game I've seen. I want to check on this to see if we can get it. Still broken, okay. Then I suppose, man, this is gonna be a long episode. Let's go take a look at collectibles.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I am so uncomfortable right now. Okay, I really hope nothing bad happens when I... 6. Oh, boy. No, okay. We are stuck.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then
what
they
I
give
can
you a
grab?
big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Or maybe they aren't quite implemented into this area. But I feel like because they had a counter jump circle, I almost missed a jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
How dare you?
Oh, well.
Give me more.
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Well. Okay. What's up with that? Seems odd. Can I... Nope. Exit. I don't think I wanna exit quite yet.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
No.
Ready to move on now?
No. Absolutely not. I was just double checking. We're gonna go over here, up these stairs. Oh no, that's how we got up here originally. Okay. Setting I've seen everything. We go up and up and up and up and
So, Stanley, what do you think?
we can watch
Do you
a
like all of
surgery
the new
or
features?
something.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it
I
in
want
my
to
soul.
sit
It's going
right
to
here.
work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's
That
do an
is a
experiment.
massive
I'll
puzzle.
arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay,
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Go for it. Got even
Who am I kidding,
worse.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and the integrity of the original game.
Love this game so much.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
The Stanley Parable plus Ultra.
Take a look.
Give me a look. That is terrifying. That looks like a nightmare. Oh jeez, I don't like that. What's gonna happen?
This is the story.
Do I... My bucket. My bucket. Where's my bucket? Give me my bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yeah. Oh. Was not expecting a barricade. We don't have new content anymore.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No,
This was not the correct way to the meeting,
that's okay.
but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
There
Had the
is
bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
nothing
better than the
new.
meet? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back.
Yeah,
So he
okay.
took a detour through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Still
And
no one was here.
in the meeting.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
I am not giving it this bucket.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley.
Absolutely not.
Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Man.
Can't hand it over. No. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
That's fair.
Never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket.
I picked it up, and then I carried it, and then it got taken from me, and then I picked it up again, and then I stood in a broom closet, and here we are.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled.
I
No more
love it.
debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. Alright, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Go for it.
You see, can you feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket? That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications
They
for
are
the sticker.
really leaning into this bucket.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Okay. Is that it? If I step out and I step back in. Okay, maybe not.
Coming to a staircase,
No.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's
Okay.
office.
We will go up. Oh, what was it? Was it 2854?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
Two,
to discover
eight,
not an
four,
indication of
five.
any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Gimme.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember,
Heck yeah.
no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
That's
You can't buy
okay.
that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Good lord, you really stretched that out. Boop. I wonder if I have already missed one or two just getting to this ending.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Here we go.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind
Escape. I
Control
forgot
Facility.
about escape. Okay. We might have to do that in another episode.
The lights
I
rose
kind of want
on
to
an
try
enormous
falling
room
down
packed
again.
with television screens. What horrible
Oh, I
secret
could
did this
totally
place
fall
hold?
through that one.
Stanley
Totally.
and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket.
427, I think.
Everyone
is,
in the
is
office was
me.
being
Yeah,
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
definitely.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
Bucket.
it that everything would be fine.
Now I am reassuring the bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a
boy.
bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed
we
into the
go.
bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no
Oh
one.
man, apparently we're not friends with the narrator. I thought we were.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls
What
labeled with
the
emotions.
heck is that
or
about?
sad, or content.
I want
Walking,
up there.
eating, working, all of it
I wanna
monitored and
push that
commanded
button.
from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that
Is
this machine
there
would
a
never again
way
exert its terrible power over another human life.
for me to
For
get
he
there?
and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
No.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh, what? Do. What are those buttons about? 5. 5. Is there 3? Is there some weird thing I can do with all these buttons? Go 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2. Is there a 4? I am not sure what to do about this. I really want to try solving this if this is an actual thing to do. I bet that is 4. So, what if I try 5, 2, 1? If we go 5. supposed to be? Well, is that gonna close behind me, or?
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. Power goes off.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blankness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn
The narrator is making it
Stanley
sound
wanted to
way
sneeze
more,
in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any
way
movie,
more
but then
epic
stop
now that we
halfway
have
through and begin watching it in
a
reverse
partner.
from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
The bucket is
Even
leaving.
the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh. Was that? That was it. That was it. What the heck? Okay. Real quick.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I wanna
What could it mean?
see if the
Stanley
bucket.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had seen Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Okay. Well, at that, we are going to end today's episode. So, feel free to leave a like if you liked what you saw/heard, or subscribe if you want to watch more of my content or be notified when I upload. I hope you have a lovely morning, day, or night. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you